Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here as well. And I am happy to see you again in this series 31 days of me trying new eyeshadow palettes. And as I'm starting this video, I realized that I don't see my eye primer anywhere. So oh, there you are. Okay. So let's get started on this day 17, I believe. Day 18. I lost count. But let's get into today's palette. I am currently priming my eyes and so that I can lay a nice base. I'm using the same exact eye primer every single day for the simple reason that one, it works. Two, I'm trying to use it up, and three, because it gives like every palette like an even chance if I use the same eye primer. Obviously that's not entirely true because your eyes can get dry. If I use a palette that kind of is drying or like staining one day, the eyeshadow the next day might not go on as smooth, but we'll, you know, see about that. Today I'm giving you a sneak peek already. Today I'm using this palette. This is the Rude Cosmetics The Roaring Twenties Excessive palette. I have seen the other one, the Roaring Twenties something else, a lot, but I've not seen this as much. This color story really spoke to me. I'm gonna show you. Ooh, no, that's not working. Well, then I'll show you like this. Yeah. I just stuck my finger in there, didn't I? Great. This is the color story. How gorgeous. It's like pinky and peachy and purpley and all of that. It has one of those weird shades. I don't know what to do with that though. Like, if you press hard enough, is there anything coming off? This is that weird shade. It hardly shows up, but like that is the case in, to my opinion, every palette. Like, I don't use those weird like shades, not because I don't want to, but I just don't know how to make them work. I'm obviously not a makeup artist. I'm just someone that loves makeup. I'm a makeup enthusiast, not a makeup professional. So what I want to do is I'm gonna go into the shade Gat, and I'm just gonna set the lid with that. Haha, that rhymed. I'm a poet. Just kidding. So I just set my lid with that, and then I really want to use the shade Flim Flam on the inner part. Ooh, that's nice. That came to the party. I mean, I love that because Rude Cosmetics are like more affordable shadows for the people that don't know the brand. They're more affordable, like mid-range. I would like put them like price-wise in the same category. I think it's like Morphe or something, because I think Morphe is not super affordable, but nor is it expensive, and this is that too. I think these kind of palettes are like $24 or something, which for a, what is it, 20 pan palette isn't like bad. It's not Essence priced. Okay, why am I rambling? It's not the price of like true drugstore like Essence palettes. However, it is like a lower price. And if I have to admit, most of the Essence palettes that have this amount of shades are also more expensive, like in my drugstore. So then I really want to use the shade Keen as well, which is this bright purple. Ooh, I love that. It's more of like a pastelly, purpley shade. It doesn't show up on camera as well as that peachy shade. I'm gonna try and make it show up. Oh, wait. Ooh. I'm blending it in to the orange to get like a nice soft transition. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the shade Patsy, which is a deeper, darker purple, and it's also leaning a little bit more like warm. So I'm gonna put that in the crease, not only in that place where you have the light purple, but also a little bit on in the crease, kind of connected with that peachy shade because it also has sort of like a peach undertone, weirdly enough. And now I'm gonna kind of blend that up to really make that purple show up a little bit more. Okay, I'm liking it so far. I'm gonna go into a smaller brush now. A little bit smaller, not too small, and I'm gonna take the shade Palooka, I think, which is a sort of a reddish, deeper shade, and I'm gonna put that right there, just to blend that, give that shade a little bit of like a deepen up situation. And I think I'm gonna really deepen up this look because I want to, and I'm gonna take the shade The Fuzz, and I'm just gonna put that right there because it's like a deeper purple black shade. It's like a blackberry. No, what is that shit called? That no, that it's like, I know what it is in Dutch, obviously, but it's a raspberry, but then darker. I think it's called a blackberry, isn't it? Blueberry and blackberry. I think it is. It's a blackberry shade because it's really dark and like looks almost black or really dark brown in a pan, but as you can see, it has that nice purpley undertone. I'm just blending that in. I see that I need to blend it a little bit more towards the eyes, and here I need to blend it a little bit more inwards, upwards, ta-da. And then I'm gonna go back into the shade Polluta, and I'm gonna kind of connect that with that dark purple. Like that. I actually really like that matte look. It is nice and blended. I am gonna blend it a little bit more to give it a little bit more of that even like effect. But I like it. And now on to the shimmers. What do I want to use? I really don't know. Maybe I want to use that shade. I kind of want to swatch all the shades, but I really shouldn't, but I really want to. I'm gonna put on my glitter primer. Let's see, what do we have? It's pretty. What does this show up like? Ooh, that's also really pretty. That's gorgeous. Ooh, that's really pretty as well. That we need to use. It's gorgeous as well. We have no wipe. That's terrible. Maybe. Okay, these are some of the shimmer shades swatched. Really beautiful. What am I gonna use? I really want to use the pinks and the purple. So what I'm gonna do, I think, I'm gonna start with the shade Chilled Off right in the inner corner, like the inner part of the eye. Like that. That has a pink, huh? This literally has like a purple shift to it. That's the weirdest thing ever. Look at me being excited about makeup. Because it looks like a literal just like, no, it doesn't. Wait. I'm gonna show you. This is what that looks like in a pan, like a pure like corally. But then it shifts to a purple, as you can maybe see on my eyes. It's a really gorgeous shade. But I want to give it a little bit more, so I'm gonna go into the shade VIP. Ooh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm gonna apply that all over the inner corner. That is beautiful. I like that a lot. I have glitter everywhere at this point. Let's think, maybe put that light pink shade in the inner corner. I think we could do that. So I'm gonna take the shade Main Drag. I'm just gonna put that, ooh, I applied a little much on the brush. I'm also putting a little bit on the lower lash line. And then what I want to do, I'm going to take that shade Cool Cat and just put it on the entirety of the lower lash line. Just to, give it a go and blend it in and see how it looks. And then I'm going to take the shade Main Drag again, the light shade, and I'm just going to put that right there in the outer corner. Okay. I'm going to take you through what I used from this palette. I'm going to try and hold it in a way that I don't blind you. I use this shade all over the brow bone to, blend everything out. Then I went into this shade and this shade. So this in the inner part, this in the outer part. Then I deepened it up, both of them with this. Then I deepened this part up with this shade and the dark, like the more outer part with the purple part with this. Then I use this all over the lid, this in the inner 1/3, and this in the inner corner, and then this on the lower lash line with a bit of this. I could line my eyes, that's something that I could do, but I kind of don't want to today. I just don't want to. So I'm gonna put on some mascara, and then we're gonna round up this palette. We're talking about this palette. I'm using this Rare Beauty mascara again, and it's a mini, but it's so, like, the wand is so long that every time I use it, I'm like, how did that fit in that mini bottle? Like, look at how long that wand is in comparison to the bottle. Okay, Zoe, we know it, we know. People are gonna be so annoyed by me talking about like mascara ones for like a minute straight. Wait. I I find it very hard to talk whilst doing my mascara because I'm very like focused when I do my mascara. Because I don't want it to go literally everywhere. But I also don't want it to clump up and like be one big old mess, which is starting to be right now. So I'm gonna take a little spoolie. I'm gonna kind of give this side a good shake. I feel like I didn't do the base as well on this side. Okay, this is it. I'm covered in mascara. Like, it's everywhere. I'm gonna see if this palette became dirty. Yes, as well. Great. Wonderful. Okay, let's round up talking about this palette. This is the finished look. Nice and like bright and purple and pinky and peachy. I love a good look like that. I become really happy from looks like that. And I knew when I got this palette, that's what I wanted to do with it. Like a nice pinky look. I think this palette, for this size, I mean, it's nice and compact. I can still hold it in one hand if I want to. Do my eyeshadow with it. That, for me, it makes it a normal size palette. If I can't hold it with one hand properly, it's a big palette to me. And big palettes kind of don't get used a lot in my collection. This palette though is nice medium sized. I love the colors that are in here. You have peaches, you have pinks, purples. For some reason, like, it looks a lot more exciting in like when I look at it than from the camera. But you have a nice variety of peach shades like this and this and this, brown shades like this and this and this, and purple shades like this, this and this, but also some more like mauvey cool tones over here. And then you have a greenish shifty shade, and yeah. So you have quite a lot in this palette. And I think it's quite cohesive, even though it might not look like it. It works together beautifully. It goes from very light to very dark, which I appreciate. It has like, what does it have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mattes, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shimmers, and then that weird shade. Can that be? No. Well, I miscounted somewhere, but it's 20 shadows. No, that is right. It's 20 shadows, and it makes a beautiful like palette. I'm just rambling. Okay, can I get it together for one sec? I like this palette a lot. I think the quality is really beautiful. It blends out gorgeously, as you can see. I think the metallics really showed up to they were not joking. I think the metallics look gorgeous. I think the whole look is gorgeous. I think I could do much more with this than just what I did today. I think there are a lot more options. And because of that, I think I'll definitely be reaching for this palette again. It's just really beautiful. It excites me. The packaging is really cute as well. It's not 100% my vibe, but like this is, but then I don't really like people on palettes. but the inner packaging is also really gorgeous. It's kind of like a theater, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I'll be keeping this for sure. I think it might be like up to the more top, more to the top of my ranking, and I definitely recommend this palette. And now I'm gonna stop talking because it makes no sense anymore. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you'd like if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye.